This is the Immigration Answers Show with Jim Hacking, episode number 20.
Welcome to the Immigration Answers Show with your host, immigration lawyer Jim Hacking. In each episode, Jim will answer your questions about the U.S. immigration system. Discover why the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, National Public Radio, and BuzzFeed.com have all featured Jim. And get the help you need navigating our complex immigration laws. Now, on to the show.
Welcome to the Immigration Answers Show, where we answer your immigration questions 3 days a week. You've got questions, and we'll do our best to answer them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now on to today's question about the U.S. immigration system. Today's question comes from Iyad, and Iyad's wondering about his delayed green card case.
Hello, Mr. Hacking. I would like to ask your assistance on my case. I came to the state in November 2015. I get married in January 2016 after 3 months, and I applied for the green card application. I got my interview appointment in December 2016, before 1 month and 2 weeks maybe now. They asked me for additional evidence. I submit to them immediately, and now it's almost 1 year. And there is no any response from their side. I made some service request, but I didn't get any update from them. I went to the local office, and they informed me that my case is pending because there is a security check. So the security check, as they mentioned, it's from the overseas. I don't know why. I'm holding Turkish passport. So I would like to know if you can, if you have any solution for this background check or security check, as they said, or if we can speed up the process. Looking forward to hear back from you. Thank you very much.
Iyad, first let me begin by saying I'm sorry you're going through such a delay. We've been seeing this more and more recently, especially with men who are applying for green cards or citizenship from predominantly Muslim countries, and of course Turkey is a predominantly Muslim country. One thing I want to begin by saying is that, we don't really put much stock into what answers do you get when you go down for InfoPass. Whenever you call USCIS or make an InfoPass appointment, it's our experience that they basically just tell you what they think the problem is, but they don't really dig deeply into why your case is being delayed. And we've heard all kinds of reasons: background check, name check, security check. There's lots of names for the delay, but basically your case is being delayed due to a program called the Controlled Application Review and Resolution Program, which was a formerly secret program conducted by the Immigration Service and 30 other federal agencies that is basically designed to slow down immigration to the United States by people from predominantly Muslim countries. The CARP program, as it's called, was unknown until the American Civil Liberties Union filed a lawsuit against the Immigration Service to find out why these cases were being delayed, and they took some discovery, they got some documents, and they got to take depositions, and found out that, lo and behold, there is a secret program called CARP, and that basically the CARP system works like this. They assume that you're a terrorist, and then they work their way backwards to try to disprove that assumption. And so there's no way for you to challenge it, no way for you to try to get your name off the CARP list. There's no way that you're going to be able to actually get an answer as to whether your case has been CARPed, is the phrase that we use. And so in our experience, you're just going to keep banging your head against the wall when you're talking about doing things like InfoPass appointments, calling the 1-800 number, calling the USCIS ombudsman, which is somebody who's an employee at immigration that's supposed to help you get answers. We've also found it to be ineffective, and when you call a U.S. senator or a congressperson to try to get them to help you with your case. None of those things really work. Basically, your case is up on a shelf somewhere and no one's really looking at it. And when you go in for InfoPass or whatever else, they just tell you what they tell you to try to make you go away. And I'm sad to say that's sort of the honest truth. In our experience, the only thing that works is actually filing a lawsuit against the Immigration Service. And so when you file a lawsuit, you are asking a federal judge who works outside of the immigration system to compel immigration to rule on your case. The law says that any agency that has an issue before it, whether that's the Immigration Service, the Internal Revenue Service, the Department of Labor, or any other federal agency, that whenever they have an issue or a case before them, that they have to rule on it in a reasonable amount of time. And it sounds like your case is approaching 2 years, and we would say that that is patently unreasonable, that anything over a year is way outside normal processing times, that there's some fundamental issue that is making them hold up your case, and that you can't get any relief other than going into federal court. Our lawsuits have been very successful. We filed over 100 of them in all different kinds of immigration scenarios, including one like yours, green cards. We've filed many lawsuits for delayed green card cases, and basically what the lawsuit does is when we file the lawsuit, we serve a copy of it upon each defendant, and they then have 60 days to answer. So usually things get moving about 45 days after you file. We start hearing things from the Immigration Service. We might get a decision, we might get an interview, and it just basically gets the case moving. It doesn't work in every single case, but it works in most cases. And so we've had a lot of success with this. It's actually one of my favorite things to do. I really enjoy helping people get the immigration benefits that they deserve. And this is sort of a specialty that we've developed. Not a lot of immigration lawyers are familiar with writs of mandamus, which is the type of lawsuit that you file, lawsuits under the Administrative Procedures Act. And so this is really something I think, that we could help you with. Anyone else who's listening who's experiencing a delay, especially if you're from a predominantly Muslim country, we think we can help you. We have filed a fair number of these for people who are not from Muslim countries, and those have worked as well. We just filed one last week for a fellow from India. So the lawsuits work. And the reason that they work is because in the lawsuit, you're asking the judge to declare the Controlled Application Review and Resolution Program, CARP, illegal, and they don't want a judge to rule that way. So what they seem to be willing to do is to do some horse trading, that they'll decide your case in exchange for you not asking the judge for an actual declaration that CARP is illegal. The CARP program itself is under attack up in Seattle. There's a federal class action that's going on, and the ACLU and some other lawyers are working up there to try to overturn CARP and get it canceled. But in the meantime, we're using the courts to try to get action on one case at a time. We've tried the class action route. It didn't work for us, so we've been doing them one at a time ever since. We hope this helps. If you have any questions, make sure to visit our website and check out CARP. You can search for it by just searching CARRP or Controlled Application Review and Resolution Program. We also have some videos on our YouTube channel. So we hope you found this helpful. And if you want to talk about it, just give us an email. Send us an email or give us a call at 314-961-8200. Thanks, everybody, for listening. We hope you found this immigration answer interesting and helpful. We look forward to answering more of your questions in the future. Please be sure to give us a review on iTunes or wherever you download your podcasts, and please share the show with people who you think might find it helpful. If you have an immigration question that you'd like answered on the show, head on over to immigrationanswershow.com/FQ. That's www.immigrationanswershow.com/FQ, and we'll try to answer it on an upcoming episode.
Thanks for listening to the Immigration Answers Show with Jim Hacking. Be sure to visit us on the web at immigrationanswershow.com. If you have an immigration-related question, please send us an email at questions@immigrationanswershow.com. We look forward to serving you on our next episode. And remember, the answers provided on this show are of a general nature. This show does not constitute legal advice, and no attorney-client relationship is formed. If you have specific questions about your situation, be sure to consult with an experienced immigration lawyer.